23 ABC News Midday starts now.
Thanks for joining us at 23 ABC News at 11 a.m. I'm Jada Montemorano. Right there on your screen, the scene here in Kern County just about an hour ago. Students joining that national movement to protest gun violence. Students from across the country, as we know, are participating in National Walkout Day. And right here in Kern County, some of our high schools took part as well, all after that shooting in Parkland, Florida that killed 17. And as we just saw some video, we were at the scene at 4 different high schools today, and these were some of them. So Foothill High School, the students observed that moment of silence for the Parkland High School shooting. You could see here a photo of those students outside of the school. We have BHS students as well participating in that National Walkout Day. Here's a clip of us talking to one of those students there about why they participated in this walkout. McFarland Middle School also remembering those lost in the Parkland shooting outside of their school together. You could see the Bulldog sign there in the background, and then also Independence High School, where they took those 17 minutes of silence to remember those 17 lives lost in that shooting. And we were getting reports of many other high schools from around the county that took part in this. These were only the 4 we were physically able to get to, but we do have 23 ABC's Faven K that is still there at Independence High School where those rallies just ended. Faven, I know you talked to some students there. What was it like out there today?
Jada, those kids are back in school, but the sentiment felt by all the students here was the same. Hundreds of students taking part in that walkout. They all saying the same. They want more gun control. They want to end gun violence. They say things have got to change, and these school shootings need to stop. Now, those kids are back in school now. And what makes this walkout different from the other ones that we've seen across the country is these kids stayed right on campus. They gathered in the quad area, like you said, at 10 a.m. They had those 17 minutes of silence. Now, a lot of the kids here, like I said, echoing the sentiment of students felt across the country. During that walkout, they held a 17-minute moment of silence, a tribute to the 17 victims who were fatally shot at Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, exactly 1 month ago. Now, during that moment of silence, several students walked to the center of the quad and they laid down personal items such as necklaces, bracelets, with one student athlete even laying down his football jerseys. Now, there were tears, emotional pleas from these students to say they have been impacted by that Parkland shooting, that they're hoping that our elected officials do hear their cries of change. They want change. And now overall, though, I must say this protest was very peaceful. These students gathered very peacefully on the quad, so much so that we asked the administrators here at Independence High School if this was some sort of agreement that was reached between the administration and the students that they would have this walkout here on campus. They said no. They said the students organized this all on their own. They knew that this protest was going to happen. All they wanted to do was make sure that the students were safe while voicing their opinions. So overall, very good outcome here at Independence High School. Tonight at 5 p.m. we will have a complete wrap up of all of the student walkouts that we were able to get to today. Guys, that's the very latest here at Independence High School. Jada, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.